Good morning. I'm Robert Vassell, Chairperson of the Board of Directors, and I'd like to welcome you to PSE Credit Union's 66th Annual Meeting. I'd now like to introduce the 2022 Board of Directors. Dr. Karen Newman, Vice Chairperson, Steele Nowlin, Secretary, Ken Netzel, Treasurer, Darlene DeMarco, Director, Robert Moulton, Director, Narkita Guzman, Director, Dave Tates, Director. Now I'd like to call for a motion for the approval of the March 6th, 2021 annual meeting minutes.
I, Mike Matus.
I second Larry Vassell.
Motion carried. Now I'd like to hand the meeting over to Joe Anderson for the President's Report.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here with everyone today at our 66th annual meeting. I would like to begin by introducing my leadership team. Deanne Sanley is my Executive Assistant and Human Resources Manager. Peggy Cook is Vice President of Finance. Dave Leuenberger is Vice President of Operations. Cheryl Schill is Vice President of Lending, and Tabitha Bazinski is Vice President of Marketing and Member Relations. Sabrina DiGiovanni is our Vice President of Branch Services. Justin Spencer is Manager of Branch Services. Dan Summers is the Manager of the Strongsville Branch. Sherry Smith is the Manager of the Medina Branch, and Francine Simon is the Training, Compliance, and Safety Manager. First and foremost, my thoughts and prayers go out to our members and employees and their families, friends, and communities who have responded to the COVID-19 pandemic. The care they provided, the services they made, and the courage they demonstrated will surely be reflected upon future generations. During this unique period of challenge and struggle related to a global pandemic, economic and political turmoil, we are witnessing a period of unification, strength, and abundant hope within our membership and workforce. We are finding ways to serve and assist others while joining voices to address long-standing social issues and other injustices. Hope abounds. With the dawn of each new day, PSE and our members are continuing to lead the way by demonstrating remarkable levels of resiliency, compassion, and innovation aimed at overcoming obstacles while serving to unite and highlight the very best of our collective humanity. We are grateful to each of you and to PSE employees who have found new ways to serve people in distress within our communities while continuing to place members first by maintaining normal operations on our branches as conditions allowed and by providing members quality support and assistance whenever, wherever, and however they needed it. As one of Ohio's leading credit unions, we remain steadfast in our resolve to make your financial life easier and more rewarding. We take our role as your financial steward seriously. We have put our members first by providing material relief to individuals experiencing hardships and by expanding access to our digital tools and services during COVID times. PSE continues to make meaningful investments in cybersecurity, fraud prevention, and digital banking solutions. In 2022, we expect to see steady growth during a period filled with opportunity, uncertainty, and change. We will continue to leverage our strong balance sheet and plentiful liquidity to support existing members while continuing to welcome others to the PSE family. We will maintain investments in technologies and people to further improve your experience while working to protect the long-term future of PSE Credit Union through safe and sound business practices. We also greet challenges as opportunities to demonstrate the indomitable spirit and resilience that is PSE. We deeply appreciate the trust and confidence that you have placed in PSE Credit Union and thank you for your continued support. Now I'd like to introduce Sabrina DiGiovanni, Vice President of Branch Services.
Hello everyone. As you already heard from Mr. Anderson, 2021 was a year of navigating our new norms. Our focus was, as it always is, our members. We overcame a time of uncertainty and set our sights on what was to come. We looked for opportunities to help our current members and grow our membership by sharing our great products and services. We completed a merger in October of 2021 with Orange School Employees Credit Union. Welcome to all of you watching today. We gained around 400 members and have been able to offer these new members many products and services not previously offered by their former credit union. One of our main focuses was on ease of access to members' funds. We began offering the HSA debit card. This gave members ease of access when paying for medical bills or supplies. We also enhanced our ATM cards. ATM cards have been converted to include the debit logo. This conversion enhanced security, utilizing the chip technology. It also allowed for immediate use of funds when members open a new checking account. We also introduced our contactless Visa cards. Cheryl Schill and her team saw the need to convert and worked diligently to get the cards into the hands of our members in May of 2021. As part of our focus, paying members is at the top of our list. We monitor rates on a regular basis. Our goal is to be in the top 25% of financial institutions. Our certificate rates are as high as 115 basis points, our IRAs are 35 basis points, and our money market rates are as high as 45 basis points. I would say we have far exceeded our goal. Stop in, send us an email, or give us a call to talk about one of our great products. Now I would like to introduce Tabitha Bizinski for the Marketing and Member Relations Report.
Good morning. I'd like to start out by saying thank you to the members who responded to our online member satisfaction survey. We sent out an email blast to 11,454 members asking for feedback, and we had 1,457 members respond. This was a 13% response, which is the same response rate as the last 2 years of our survey. You provided us with a tremendous amount of information. We appreciate the time you took to provide your responses because it helps us find better ways to serve you. From your feedback, we were able to continue to make product and service improvements, such as our new and easier to navigate online banking and bill pay program. We also made some cosmetic updates on our website to make it more user-friendly. One comment that was repeated over and over again is how courteous and professional our staff is. This comment was not only reflected in the member service section on the survey, but it was also reflected in the Net Promoter Score portion as well. Net Promoter Score, or NPS, is a loyalty metric used to measure a member's willingness to recommend the credit union to friends, family, and colleagues. There are benchmarks in the financial services industry, and the scores can range from a negative 100 to a positive 100. Just to give you an idea of how we scored this year, I could tell you that banks average a score of 35 NPS. Credit unions on a national average score 60 NPS, and our very own PSE Credit Union scored a 61 Net Promoter Score. The NPS score is calculated by taking the percentage of promoters, those who rated the credit union a 9 or 10 on a 10-point scale, minus the percentage of detractors, those who rated the credit union a 6 or lower. We will be conducting another member satisfaction survey in July to gather feedback. I am asking you, our members, to let us know if you have any improvements you would like to see. Let us know when you have a great experience at one of our offices or online or with a loan, but also let us know if you didn't have a great experience. Please feel free to send us any questions or comments that you may have to make our service better. The only way we can truly grow is through continuous improvement. We want to make doing business with us absolutely frictionless, and we love hearing from our members. Last but not least, I would like to take a moment to share with you a little bit about our philanthropic partner, Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital. As you may know, we've been working with Rainbow Babies since 2012 as a PSE changemaker for their annual Rainbow Radiothon. We have done many fundraisers and special events through the years, such as our Kids Carnival, Community Shred Days, raffle basket drawings, etc. This year, we were able to hold 2 socially distanced Community Shred Days, where people could bring in personal shred items and drive through to drop them off and see the shred truck destroy their documents. We held several basket raffles, employee jeans days, and a special auto loan promotion where we paid it forward and made a $25 donation to Rainbow for every auto loan closed during the promotion time period. In doing so, we were able to raise enough money to make a $15,000 donation to this wonderful organization. I'm proud to say that with our donation this past year, our grand total donated to Rainbow Babies since 2012 is a whopping $100,000. I'd like to thank our PSE staff, our board, and our members for their continued support. We could not have achieved this amazing accomplishment without you. We also held 2 community blood drives on site where members could come and donate blood to those right here within our community. As we move forward through 2022, we're going to hold 2 community shred days, one on April 9th and one on September 10th at the main office in Parma. Each event will run from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., where we will collect members' personal documents to be shredded. This is a free community event. We are working on a few other events, so please check our website for the most up-to-date information. Now, I'd like to turn it over to Cheryl Schill for the Management Loan Committee report.
2021 was another strong year for lending. Members counted on their credit union for some of the most competitive lending rates and unmatched service for their personal and home financing needs. $48 million in loans were dispersed in 2021. We look forward to delivering even more exceptional experiences in 2022. Our home equity promotion kicked off on March 1st. Rates are as low as 2.49%. If members need to finance home improvements, consolidate debt, pay for tuition, or even plan that dream vacation, we can make it happen for you. Our process is quick and easy. We will even cover $500 in closing costs, which in most cases results in no money out of your pocket. Please visit our website at psecreditunion.org or call us at 440-545-5135, or better yet, come in and see one of our outstanding loan officers at our Parma, Strongsville, or Medina branch office locations. We look forward to serving you. Now I'd like to turn it over to Ken Netzel for the Treasurer's Report.
Good morning. 2021 was an excellent financial year for your credit union. Total assets grew from $179,507,147 at December 31st, 2020 to $206,896,538 at December 31st, 2021. A 15.26% increase. 2021 net income was $1,715,973, or 0.89% of average assets. Total capital grew from $14,298,401 at December 31st, 2020 to $16,517,686 at December 31st, 2021. A 15.52% increase. Share growth was 16.10%. Loan growth was 10.39%. And now Karen Newman will give the Audit Committee report.
The Audit Committee certifies the financial statement fairly represents the financial position of the credit union and the results of its operation in conformity with generally accepted accounting principles. The committee retains GBQ Partners, LLC to perform an annual audit of PSE Credit Union's books and records. I'd like to turn it over to our chairperson, Robert Vassell.
Do we have any unfinished business? If not, let's move on to new business. I'd like to introduce Robert Moulton for the declaration of dividends.
Savings and checking accounts are declared quarterly and paid quarterly. Christmas Club accounts are declared at the October board meeting and paid annually on November 1st. For specific rates, they are posted on the credit union website. And now Dr. Karen Newman will report the election results.
Since the available positions on the board of directors were uncontested, balloting was not necessary for this year. Elected to serve 3-year terms are incumbents Narkita Guzman, David Tates, and Robert Vassell. Now, I would like to move on to the director's report. I have to admit, I'm a bit of a sports nut. Being an armchair quarterback is hard work. And as I yell at the TV telling them their next move, I have never understood why the coaches aren't listening to my excellent advice. That said, I found myself reflecting on this season a bit more than past years, not so much from the perspective of the physically demanding and strategic game that football is, but from the lessons I've taken from the game itself this season. This year, we watched teams that were predicted to be at the top of their divisions struggling their way through the season. Week after week, they met adversity, where at times a team could have as many as 25 men on the injured reserve list for every reason you could imagine. The perseverance of these teams as they met challenge after challenge brought some very interesting football. Their vision remained the same: to add a W to their win column. How they got there each week proved how each player had to overcome these challenges and bring true meaning to the word team. Often, the playbook just didn't cover what was needed, and it was necessary to go back to the drawing board for some new moves. We've seen players and teams grow that we couldn't imagine being in the final elite teams to face off in the Super Bowl. Today, I would like to speak about Team PSE. Our team manager and his coaching staff met many challenges to maintain our credit union's vision. We began the year strong, and as we played through, we ended the year even stronger. Safety for staff and our members has remained a top priority while we continue to provide all our products and services. It became necessary to study the economy on a regular basis as predictions, rumors, and reality changed the norm frequently. Our playbook was well documented, yet there were times when it was necessary to go back to the drawing board, study the situation, put their heads together, and come out with an alternate play to suit the situation. Adversity isn't easy to tackle, yet their perseverance when they faced a new challenge helped them to overcome each test. Our management and staff maintained that winning team attitude and proved flexible in their ongoing efforts to work together to bring you the same great service PSE is known for providing. We thank each of them for his and her excellent work and pleasant attitudes meeting these ongoing challenges. We know that this has not been easy for you, but you certainly have stood up to the tests and made each hurdle you've faced look easy. The board of directors has ridden a roller coaster from the bench as well. We have faced new business trends that we would never have expected that have affected everything from employment changes to service delivery. We have kept up with changes through our own reading and research and the resources presented to us by management. After meeting online for over a year, the board was finally able to meet in person this summer. We were so well distanced at our meeting, we couldn't hear each other and found we needed to retrain our voices to increase our volume. Too soon, we needed to return to conference calls for everyone's safety. Nonetheless, we are flexible and maintaining our role with the credit union to fulfill our jobs. It's been a great year. Our credit union is stronger than ever and still growing. This year, we welcomed the Orange School Employees Credit Union with the merger into our membership field. We are a true presence in our community with our connection with Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital and our participation in other community events throughout the year. We rely on you, our members, to help us maintain our strength. You are the greatest asset of Team PSE Our vision centers around providing you great products and services, whether in person or online. Tell us your needs and let us help you. Spread the word to your family and friends that PSE Credit Union is the place to visit to satisfy all your financial needs. We have the best rates in town for you in savings, loans, and credit cards. We're shouting that from the rooftops. Please shout along with us to share the good news. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the senior management team, I would like to present Robert Vassell with this Visa gift card as a token of our thanks for his continued leadership as our chairperson over the last year. It was quite a year, and we appreciate all your efforts in making things run so smoothly. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Karen. Without further ado, we can adjourn the meeting. Thank you, members, for participating in the 2022 annual meeting. We look forward to seeing you next year.